Hey Cancer, how have you been? Missed you. I'm really looking forward to seeing what's coming up for you this month. Spirit was, before I pulled a single card, when I was like meditating on your energy and praying and doing the stuff I do before I turn on the recorder, Spirit was giving me the sense that like you're a little bit overwhelmed in March. There's like a lot of options, and it's kind of like, what do I invest my energy into? So I'm very interested to see what they have to say about that, because they're just giving me that kind of the impression of the card, the Seven of Cups, if you know the one I'm talking about. We'll see if it pops up in your reading. Again, I've not pulled a single card yet. This is just the impression that they're giving me is like, you care so much, Cancer, and you have such a big heart. But not everything is worth your love. Not everything is worth your time and effort and devotion. So let's see. A lot of beautiful, dreamy things can come out of March, it feels like. But you want to be, choosy about which one of those dreams you want to dream, if I can put it like that. Okay, so that said, let's start pulling some cards for you. Cancer. Cancer Sun, Cancer Moon, Cancer Rising. What do my lovely, hard, and soft shell crabs need to know this month, Spirit? What do they need to know for their highest good? What do they need to know for their highest good? Yup. And don't worry, Cancer, I'll pen you down in just a second so you can see what I see. Cancer. Wow, Cancer. Okay, all right, Cancer. Big journey in March. Yep, you definitely are going to make some definitive decisions about what is worth your time and who. Cancer, month of March. Cancer, it's opening up some new possibilities. Yep, wow. Okay, Cancer. Cancer Sun, Cancer Moon, Cancer Rising, gorgeous. Cancer Sun, Cancer Moon, Cancer Rising. What do we need to know in March? What do we need to know, Spirit? Oh. Well, you'll see for yourself, Cancer, but dang, that last row. It's good. It's very good. It's just like, wham, with the major arcana. You are definitely learning something really important. Something really important in March that is like setting you on a bold, beautiful new track. Big. Okay, I said big like 40 times, but wait till you see these cards. You've been working on yourself, is what they're telling me, Cancer. You've been enhancing your skills. You've been focusing even on the way that you handle your money. You've been getting much better with your finances. I want to give you big congratulations on that, because it feels like it was hard. And this is what Spirit is saying about this is like, I feel like part of the reason they were giving me that Seven of Cups energy and like, where are you investing your time, your energy, your money, everything, every resource that you have. It feels like for a lot of you, you make a big turnaround this month. And Cancers, whether it is emotional, whether it's financial, you all are turning your back on something that has done you wrong a few too many times. Something that has continued to hurt you and not work out. And I feel like you are finally feeling ready and prepared to shed this and walk the fuck away. Like, this makes me really happy, Cancer. It's like I said, walking away is what opens up all these new possibilities. Closing off one shitty, leaky, broken energetic channel allows all that energy that was just kind of running through there and getting wasted and leaked out and, wasn't producing the results you wanted. You have closed that off and allowed that energy to redirect elsewhere. And now it's going to come in ways that are just like, where did this come from? Like, where did this opportunity come from? Where did this gift come from? Like, I am getting a lot of good stuff. So why don't I just show you, huh? Why don't I just like get off my lazy butt and show you your cards? Yay! Sorry about all the teeth, Cancer. Bless you, Thurman. My kitty. He's off to the side, watching and listening. My little furry sentry, my little soldier. Hi, bud. Okay. He's gonna try to climb on the table now. Buddy, you're too old for that, buddy. You chill. You chill, okay? He's a sweetheart. Okay. So, there's a theme here about harmony and exchange. 6, 6, 6. And 6 is about flow, about equality, about harmony. And then you've been doing so well with your money and with your resources in general, Cancer, about giving to people who deserve and not giving anymore to people who don't. You know, it becomes clear this month that certain fights aren't worth it, that certain, like I said in the beginning, certain emotional investments aren't worth it. Like, you have poured so much love and energy and effort. Oh my God, buddy. I'm so sorry. My kitty is right about to, like, totally invade your spread. But if you can, like, chill on one part of the table, that would be totally all. I knew it. I knew you were going to go for the cards, but I'm so sorry, Cancer. He's so, like, old that I never want to, like, oh, I know, buddy. Why don't you sit down and chill, huh? Can you do that? Yeah? It's like, no, but I can walk all over your cards. Hi, sweet. Oh, my God, buddy. I love you so much. I love you so much, buddy. Thank you. Please pardon me, Cancer. I'm so glad you're such, like, a sweet, empathic sign that you will totally, like, give me a break for taking a moment with my senior buddy here. Okay. All right, buddy. But come on. I'll put you in your little bed at my feet. How about that? Is that okay? Okay. Good plan. Okay. Very gently. Very gently. So old. I love you. I love you, buddy. Okay. All right. Now that we've thoroughly demolished your spread, love you, bud. Let's get back to it. Love you, Cancer. Thank you. Okay. You invested a lot of love and time and energy into something that basically is just like, you know what? I think I'm done. And you know, the beautiful thing is when I see these cards, it's often like a lot of strife. Like, this is shitty. This is like, I had the conversation so many different ways and times and had the argument so many different ways and times and tried and tried and tried and tried, and it's still just like, nope. And this is like the painful end to a difficult chapter, but it's still such a good thing that the chapter is over. And like I said, I normally see like kind of like strife with these, but this to me feels very refreshing. It feels like, you know what? Screw this. Like, it feels almost as if like all these good things coming into your life make the bullshit just look more like bullshit. Just like, wow, what was I even so like into this for? What was I so obsessed with this for when it was like annoying? I've got these people who love me and who are not going to give me shit, who are not going to fight me at every turn with petty stuff too. That's what I'm feeling is like part of the reason it's so easy to walk away is that for so many of you, this stuff is so petty. And it's like becoming more and more and more transparent, Spirit is saying, because basically you have reached a new level where last year, if this was happening to you, it would have been like, oh my God, like this is awful and my heart is broken and all that, which would be totally reasonable. I'm not making fun, but I'm saying you don't feel like that this month. This month it's like, yeah, get out of my way. Like, just get out of my way, get out of my face. Like, I'm starting anew. Beautiful things are coming into your life as a result of leaving behind the crap that is just not worth your damn time. Little petty arguments and conversations, like it might be time to, you know, unfollow a couple people on social media. You don't have to delete and block if you don't want to go that far, but it might be time to tune them out. Tune them out is the phrase Spirit is using. So a lot of you are choosing to tune out people that are just full of shit, or you've been hearing the same stuff from them for like so long that it's just like, wow. kind of like, this is funny. Spirit just said kind of like aversion therapy. Like as if, you know, you were afraid of snakes or something and somebody just kept like coming into your room with like they're holding a garter snake and they're like, oh, look at it, look at it, look at it. And like the first, you know, couple hundred times you're like, ah! But now that they kept on doing it and kept up with their same old bullshit and trying to freak you out or trying to throw you off, you know, the snake is obviously just a metaphor that Spirit is using for things that throw you off and upset and scare you, and that somebody keeps presenting you with this even though you keep saying like, please stop, I really don't like that, I'm really scared. It's like aversion therapy where finally, you know, the 100th time they were like, ooga booga, snake or whatever, you were like, hi snake. Okay, you done? Like... We done here? You are done here, Cancer. So don't feel bad. You've outgrown this. That's what they're saying. You have outgrown something, so you're finally really ready to walk away. And you're going to get some magnificent stuff in return. Financially, emotionally. I feel like contacting old friends is something that you might do in March. Like opening a door that you're like, you know what, I really miss this person. This person was really sweet and they made me feel really comfortable and like I could be myself. Reach out. Reach out to them. They're going to receive you very well. And I feel like any hand you extend this month, like Spirit is just showing me like someone will take it. So whether you're extending your hand to say like, hey, I miss you, or please help me, or whatever this is, someone's going to link up with you, okay? Link up with the people that you love and that make you feel internally harmonious and like you can be who you are. It doesn't mean they make you feel like you're perfect or that they big you up or anything like that. In fact, that might be what this person did because they were like this narcissist, like love bombing you. You know what I mean? So it's like now you're craving that authentic, simple, like, oh, I like you. Oh, I like you too. Like, you know what I really like about you? You're funny. Not like, oh my God, I love you and you're the most beautiful and the most amazing and all the stuff that eventually usually turns into this. Like, so narcissist and codependency, okay? That's something that's coming up. So for those of you for whom that resonates, of course, they're general readings, Cancer. So, you know, some messages will resonate more than others, or it might be like follow your intuition and you'll see that this might apply to like your boss if it's not like an ex. Somebody who was talking too big and too like bombastically, it wasn't real. And you really want something real. So go boldly in this new direction. There's absolutely something new for you now that you've cleared this old crap out of the way. And for some of you, new relationship, new love, new couple opportunity. And when I see this, Spirit is giving me a couple different things. For some of you, it is literally about like love, especially when these two come together. It's like some of you are already with somebody who's just a wonderful partner, husband, wife, like partner. And for some of you, it's somebody new that you meet and there's a lot of really wonderful potential there. But Spirit is really focusing on the authenticity, okay? Like, this should be somebody that you can be friends with. Passion can burn out, you know what I mean? If it's all passion, if it's all fire, it can burn itself out. And you're a water sign. You're about the flow. And you're a very intuitive, emotional sign, okay? Spirit is saying be around the people who make you breathe easy, okay? Who make you feel like you can be yourself. Between the Fool and the Star, it's like, my God, you're going to make magic when you strike out on your own and do what feels good. And Spirit is talking about making your own personal magic. So for some of you, some of you may be actually doing something like practical magic or doing some kind of ritual around, you know, especially for you, Cancer, it would be beneficial to take up any kind of like moon magic because the moon is your astrological ruler. So if you wanted to note the dates on the calendar that are like the new moon and the full moon, and you know, new moon is I want to invoke something. I want to create and build something in my life. And full moon is like I want to banish something. I want something to like get out. Like, those dates, okay, Cancer? And I know that that's odd for those of you who don't do any kind of like ritual or practical magic or any of that stuff. But for those of you for whom that does apply, or it like rings a bell or makes you go, I'd be willing to try that. Like, I'm really ready for this thing to get the fuck out. So maybe I'm going to do a freezing spell and I'm going to write their name down or the name of the habit or whatever. And I'm going to put it in a bowl of water and I'm going to freeze it on the full moon. There, super simple banishing ritual. Or I'm going to write it out, light it on fire. Super simple. Whatever feels good. Be willing to banish things that aren't working for you this month. And like I said, be willing to tap into that moon magic if that's what feels right. Because you do have incredible power right now and at all times. But I mean, the star, the world, the Hierophant, the lovers. By the end of March, your willingness to work on the stuff that matters and to ditch the shit that doesn't, the willingness to like be your new self that is like, you know what? Maybe I did used to be like this, or maybe I did used to want that in my life, but not anymore. Like that internal liberation is going to free up a lot of amazing energy in the external, okay? As above, so below, as within, so without. When I get straight in myself, what I'm worth and what I want, then the world is able to deliver it to me. When I keep hanging out in this situation and I keep like banging on a shut door, well, I can't really go anywhere. I'm banging on this shut door and the door is damn shut, you know? So it is what it is. But you've got amazing new possibilities when you let go, when you walk away. And here's what Spirit is also saying, okay? You won't hear me say this a lot around the Eight of Cups, but this is what they're saying for you, Cancer, is that for those of you that have the courage to walk away, for some of you, this thing might come back. This thing might come back, this person might come back, but it does take you committing to yourself. Like, you know what? I'm going to forget about waiting for that person to like love me or get back into contact with me or follow up on what they said or whatever. And I'm just going to go do my own thing. And that might be the exact liberating energy that they needed to be like, oh my God, I haven't heard from that person in a while. Let me get in contact with them. Let me reach out and see what's happening. Or like maybe I was supposed to do something and they finally fucking get on task. Okay? Be the fool. Go on your adventure. The star is going to light your way. And then you can end up on top of the fucking world. These are two of my favorite cards in the deck. These are super positive, amazing cards for things happening as they're meant to, especially with the star showing up in the presence of the Eight of Cups and the Ten of Swords, which are cards about like having to be faithful enough to turn your back on something. Like, it's so scary and sad to leave this thing behind because clearly I care about it or I wouldn't have put this much time and effort and love and fight into it. But I'm going to have faith that if this thing kept shutting the door in my face, that there must be something else that I'm supposed to do. And I'm going to move toward it. And when you do, the world just opens up to you. There's a lot of teaching and learning this month. You're passing down wisdom. You're the student and the teacher, is what they're saying, Cancer. Okay. They're saying, Cancer, some of you need to learn about how a certain structure works. Like maybe some of you are moving into a new job, so you have to figure out like what the office politics are. Or it's like, oh, hey, I'm creating this whole new project and I know nothing about how people do, you know, I don't know how people make a movie or I don't know how people pitch an idea. So I need to like learn all about it. Get yourself a mentor or a book or whatever. You need to learn the structure and learn how people move through those channels because that's what the Hierophant is all about. The hierarchy. Okay, how am I going to get from where I am to where I want to be? Study, and learn the channels, okay? And then that passion of yours, that thing that you love so much, and as a matter of fact, the thing that is going to give you the emotional satisfaction that this other thing never did, that's on the table for you by the end of March. You can find yourself at an incredible crossroads. Which thing do I want? Do I want to go this way or that way? Like, I'm amazed, I'm inspired, the possibilities they're setting my heart on fire. Like, you can go after your passion. You can have something that, like, again, whether this is love or this is like a commitment to a project or a way of life, you are enlivened and feeling loved by the world by the end of March. Like, wow, the sun is really shining on me. That's ironic because I'm talking about the star. Let's say the star. The star is really shining on me. Okay, Cancer. A lot of love coming. So now that we've looked at this, let's now look at your Fiercely Focused spread, which if you haven't been here before, Cancer, this is just a quick 5-card spread to look at what spirit, like a theme for your month, basically, and then the action steps that you can take around that theme to have the best month possible. So, in fact, Cancer, I want to look at you. Hi. Pardon, like, my hundreds of millions of teeth. Okay, Cancer. So, first of all, what is the theme for your month? What does Spirit want you to most know, be aware of, or embody in the month of March? Yeehaw! All right. Okay, so this is about being aware of. This is not about embodying, first of all, Cancer. So, the devil, if you haven't been here before, Cancer, is not anything to be scared of. It's not about evil. It's not Satan. Tarot is pre-Christian. The devil is more related to Pan, the little, you know, half goat, half man with the horns that would chase nymphs and do all kinds of mischievous things just for fun. The devil is about addictions. The devil is about feeling in bondage to something that you are really not duty-bound to do. Toxic relationships, dead-end jobs, substance abuse, okay? Anything that is keeping you from reaching your full potential. Self-doubt, insecurity, negative self-talk. And I want to pull a prescription card for this, because whenever I get the devil, I pull another major arcana to see, okay, what is this trying to reveal to Cancer? What is the devil trying to show us? Because, you know, again, it's nothing to be scared of. It's something in our life that needs love and i.e. light, i.e. consciousness, compassion brought to it. So whatever you're addicted to, Cancer, a person, a substance, a place, what does Spirit want to give us as a prescription? Judgment. Okay. Choose, Cancer. Choose so your life is not chosen for you. You know, you've had all 3 now of the major arcana cards that show a couple underneath like an angel. Let me just find this Lover's card. Here we go. This was the card in your previous spread, right? And then very similar energy, very similar imagery. This giant figure, in 2 cases angelic, in 1 case devilish, presiding over your life. What are you allowing to dictate your life? Do you dictate your life, or do you allow someone or something else to tell you when you're hungry, when you're ready, when you're powerful? Substances can make us feel powerful, Cancer, but it's not real. People can make us feel powerful. Positive comments, positive reinforcement, whatever. If on the inside we don't like ourselves or we don't respect ourselves, all of those accolades, they can almost become like a mockery. You know? Like, this is so weird, like, but, you know, for any of my Cancerian friends who have seen the movie Sunset Boulevard, that's what they're reminding me of. Like, they're reminding me of that, and if you haven't seen it, it's about this old woman, this faded, like, formerly glamorous actress. It's where that quote comes from, "The I'm ready for my close-up, Mr. DeVille." It's like she's faded and she's gone nuts and she's just committed to this fake. She's built a whole world around herself to keep herself insulated and safe from reality. Don't do that to yourself, Cancer. Judgment is about, you know, Gabriel comes down and blows the horn. It's about, will you remain, you know, a zombie? Are you going to remain like dead on your feet? Or will you allow yourself to be brought back to life by commitment to what really does matter and what you really believe in? What do you really believe in and want, Cancer? If you invest in it, you've got all the signs this month of breaking away from the past and breaking away from limiting and disappointing circumstances to come back to fucking life. Talk about setting yourself free. This is like ultimate, okay? Ultimate freedom. Choose so your life is not chosen for you. Do not be letting the devil make your appointments, okay? You don't want that. Okay. Committing to yourself. Committing to the truth, committing to what's real. That's what March is about for you, okay? And you know what? Saying no is a fucking huge commitment. So consider that even if you're not saying yes to something, but you are saying no to something, that is a powerful commitment too. No to this drug. No to this ex-partner. No to this situation where I feel undermined and undervalued. No, no, no. You're alive, Cancer. All right. Now, let's look at the physical, financial, the earthly realm of your life. What is the best action Cancer can take when it comes to their money or their job, their resources? Ha! Very good. The support you need will be there, Cancer. The expertise you need. Some of you might be looking for a couple people to be on like this panel with you or to contribute in some way to this project that you're doing. Like, oh, hey, well, I wrote the words, but you make the music, you know, or I drew the plans and now I need the mason to build this thing. Bring in the people that you need. Ask for the expertise. Work together. There's an incredible milestone coming up in March. Like, hey, like, this is a nice little win to show that what we're building is really going to be amazing. So it might be like a little win or a little milestone. Like, you know, for some of you, it might be like, oh my God, I lost 5 pounds. Like, so now I'm totally going to get to that 15 or 20 or whatever. Like, my faith is solidified and I can do this. Like, or, oh my God, I just finished like chapter 10 out of 30. I'm amazing. Like, it's going to happen. It's really going to happen. Like, there's like a really lovely milestone happening here. Okay. So I want to congratulate you ahead of time, but I also want to say plug away in March and you will get the results that you're looking for. Just the beginning, but it's a promising beginning. Okay. So now let's look at the mental realm. What are you thinking? What are you saying? What are you hearing about? What's going on in the communications and mental realm? What do they need to know for their highest good? Cancer in March. Be strong. Be strong, Cancer. King and Queen, that stuff has nothing to do with how you identify gender-wise. So you can be a male queen, female king, whatever. They're asking you to be the divine creator, okay? The Queen of Swords is the queen of the mental realm. She's the queen of words, queen of communications, queen of clear speaking, okay? Be honest. You are coming in strong this month, like as a leader and as a community builder, okay? So you're not just leading yourself, you're leading like a revolution. So you might be leading people, you might be leading a crusade. Speak out. Make yourself heard. Cut through the crap and say what you want. This is also the card of writers and speakers. So some of you may be writing, speaking, broadcasting in a powerful way in March. I want to honor your intelligence and your mental acuity. And I want you to honor it in yourself. You've got an incredible message to share. So share it boldly. Be a leader. That's what they're saying. Be a leader. Okay, so now let's look at the emotional. What's going on in your relationships and in your heart, Cancer? Same card, different deck. Reconnection. Old friends, people, family even, people who make you feel comfortable, people who make you feel loved. This is all, the Spirit is also saying take a walk down memory lane, which is very you, Cancer. Very sweet and sentimental sign that you are. Get together with the people that make you feel sweet and sentimental. Be kind to yourself and be around people who make you feel comfortable. There's a lovely reconnection here. Friendship. nostalgia. Okay. And now let's see, what's lighting you up, Cancer? What's activating you? What's making you feel bold, creative, spiritual in the month of March? You're sending a message. Love it. Be a leader, Queen of Swords. Go boldly. Chase your passion, Cancer. And you usually have a lot of tenacity, so I don't normally worry about this, but whenever I see the the Knight of Wands, I do want to say follow through might be a problem, okay? And they're telling me for some of you, this might be someone else, like somebody else coming in and being like, hey, like, how have you been? I missed you. Or like, hey, do you want to do this together? Or, hey, what do you think about that? And this person's like a little bit impetuous, like a little bit impulsive, or you think of them as rash or maybe not too reliable. They feel inspiring and fun, but put them through the paces if you're thinking about like allowing them into your life or working with them or like being with them on a deeper level. Make sure that they actually have like the stick-to-itiveness, the follow through to go the distance with you, okay? They can be very inspiring. They can really help you to go after your mission, but I want to make sure that like their fire doesn't kind of like burn you out, okay? Because you've got some amazing stuff to do this month. You've got some tremendous success promised to you. So commit to what you care about and commit to leaving behind what you don't. And you're making room for a lot more magic in your life. Yay! Thank you so much for being here, Cancer, and for listening. I really hope this is helpful. And if you like this video, I encourage you to like it and subscribe if you want to see more. All that stuff, liking, commenting, sharing. Not only do I love it, but it also really helps YouTube see, like, you know, spread the message. So I appreciate everything that you do. Thank you for being here. And if I don't see you before then, have a good April. Bye.